the virtual opening of Drum City featuring the renowned Carmine Appice of Cactus, Vanilla Fudge, and many others, and Ed Heck, who's extremely well known in New York City and all over the world. They've collaborated on a very special show called Drum City. We were very excited to present it here at Stackenberg Greenberg Fine Art Gallery in Sarasota, Florida. We are very sorry that you guys can't be here with us, but we are excited to present it virtually. I'm here with Carrie Greenberg.
Yeah, welcome to the gallery, and I'm very happy to host both Ed and Carmine.
Yeah, and my name is Susan Short. I do the PR and marketing for the gallery as well as promoting the show. And we have Carmine Appice and Ed Heck. Do you have a few words to say to the guests here, Carmine?
I do. Ed's a good friend of mine, and we got working together after he, I believe he was at the New York Art Show, and I went to see him, and right down the aisle from him was my friend Paul Stanley from KISS, who does artwork. And I saw him doing artwork. So when we were hanging out with Ed, you know, my girlfriend, the radio chick, Leslie Gold, the radio chick, was on the radio, very famous in New York. And Ed used to do some drawings for her. And so we went to see him. And when he saw, you know, down the road, you got Paul Stanley, he said, "Do you do any drawings or paint?" And I said, "No, not really, but I can draw drums. You know, my specialty is drawing drums." So I said, maybe we can do even a gold album, you know, draw a gold album. I can do that. So we decided to do something. And then, Ed, you tell him the rest.
Yeah, well, as Carmine was saying, I asked him if he used a computer, and his response was only for emails. But I said, since you do some sketches of drums, you can scan your drums sketches into the computer and play with colors and stuff, and, you know, not ruin your first, you know, your initial sketch. And he said, well, hey, you want to collaborate? And I was like, sure, of course. I mean, I was a big Carmine fan growing up, and I was like, but I didn't really think anything would come from it. But about a week later, Carmine calls me on the phone and says, hey, what are you doing Friday? I'm coming to your studio. And that Friday, he actually showed up at my studio. I went downstairs to let him in, and he's getting out of his car, and he hands me his phone and says, here, you're on the air in Minneapolis. And I was on a radio show in Minneapolis, and the DJ was like, hey, I hear you're doing some artwork with Carmine Appice. And I was like, yeah, I guess I am.
That's funny. So
and
that's how it started.
First day, yeah, the first day he came to my studio and he sat down, we created the first piece that day called Drumhead. Which actually I have right over here.
Oh, you have it too.
Print of it, yeah. Yeah, I have the larger size.
Ah, okay. We also have a smaller size here available at the gallery.
That's right.
Yeah, and that was the first piece that we created together.
Great. So tell us about.
Hey, show it again. Show it again. We didn't see it.
Yeah, let me pick this up for you here.
No. Let's do Ed's one. It's bigger. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah. So basically, what that is, it's my image, which had the sunglasses. I have a logo that looks like that. Had sunglasses and the mustache, and that's a floor tom that I drew with me in there. And then Ed took it and put all the surrounding stuff on it and added all the colors. And that started our way of doing artwork, which was me drawing stuff. He then gave me a notebook and said, if you could make it this big, you know, it was like 2 inches by 2 inches, and draw it in, and then I can project it on my screen and I can outline it, and then I can put the colors on. And it started like a whole array of artwork that we did. It includes, I don't know, how many pieces we have now, Ed? 15?
Oh, more than at least 15 or so. And a lot of more sketches that are in the works also.
Yeah. And that one, the big one on the top was, I think, the second thing we did, and that's called Drum City.
Drum City, yes.
And it's a
We
city.
have one here.
Okay,
You have one
available
too.
in a smaller version.
Yeah, we have smaller versions, big versions, lithographs.
Yeah, the
And-
one on
and-
the wall here is this is the original acrylic on canvas, and what
That's
you
the-
guys have is the print.
Ed, what sizes do we have them in?
The prints come in, the large size that I have here is 24 by 30 inches, and the smaller size is 13 by 19-inch paper size.
And they look great framed. Why don't you move over to the framed one, Ed?
Oh yeah, there's a framed one up here of Drum City. This is on the 24 by 30 frame.
And
we
I
actually
have
a drum
I have
stick
one
in
back there. Mine is
Thank
back
you.
there. You know, you can see it.
And
back
you
there.
gotta remember too, they're all signed and,
Numbered.
and numbered, and there's a limited edition of 100 of each style.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. So then we started continuing. So we did Drum City, and then we said, well, what else could we do? So I started drawing all kinds of crazy stuff. So I drew Stonehenge, which we call, well, he's got the camera on what we call the city bridge, right? Now, the city bridge is a drum city, like I thought about New York City, and I drew it with the river down the middle, but the bridge is actually a hi-hat stand from a drum set.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
that's great.
with the cymbals on it.
Yeah.
And then, so I gave that to Ed, and then Ed colorized it and everything and made the paintings and made the lithographs. But it all starts from a little piece about that big of a drawing, you know, and I had, you know, he instructed me to make the lines thick so that when he projects it on the canvas, it looks really cool.
Yeah.
Yes, so we did that one, and we got Stonehenge. Do you have Stonehenge,
We have
Karen?
Stonehenge.
I could. Oh yeah, he has it. Yeah.
You have Stonehenge. So we call it Drumhenge, you know, because it's you know, how do I click on it to make that bigger? Can I make that bigger? No, I don't know how to do that. But anyway, so Stonehenge is another one. Then we did the pyramids. We did, you got the pyramids too? There's the pyramids made of drums, you know? And if you look
Now,
really
have
close.
you, this is sort of it's like a tour, right? It's like
Yeah.
a rock tour. Have you
Yeah.
played at the pyramids?
I never did. I always wanted to go there.
Yeah.
It's one of the places that I've seen, you know, on film and everything. I said, I want to go there. But unfortunately, I have some health issues that preventing me from going that far in the world anymore because, you know, I don't want to be that far from a hospital that I know, you know.
Right.
So,
Well, none of us are going anywhere.
I'm sticking to
anyway.
America.
We can live vicariously through these paintings, right?
Yes, exactly. Yes. And then we have the one that Ed has on camera there now. That was like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which we call it too.
I love Brooklyn.
And,
Brooklyn is hot right now. Brooklyn is like really.
Yeah, because everyone's moving out of Manhattan.
Yeah, Brooklyn is hotter than Manhattan. Can you believe I'm even saying those words, right? Yeah. Hard to believe. So.
Hey, I'm just thinking we should do a Vanilla Fudge, You Keep Me Hanging On lyric.
That would be great.
be
Yes, do it.
Set me free, why don't you, babe? Get out my life, why
these are
don't
only
you,
the
babe?
first two. So these are only the first two of, you know, we're gonna do some
I mean,
from
we could do
from Fudge,
you know,
from Cactus.
Yeah,
you
we
know.
could do all different ones, you know.
Fantastic. So before we say goodbye, we're going to do a cheers since this is a virtual opening. And we also want to know, are you sitting at your drum set, Carmine?
No, but the drum set is over there.
Could you play us out? Could you send us off?
I can, but it's going to be very distorted. So
okay.
I'll try.
Okay.
I'm gonna